Alright, hello, welcome to Vault 1541. Today I'm going to be unboxing the Sonic Mania Collector's Edition. This is the PlayStation 4 version, but it's just a code in a box, so they're all relatively the same, aside from the outer packaging and the system the code is for. It's also on Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. You get a Steam code in the PC one. The game itself on PC is delayed 2 weeks, so if you buy it on PC, you get all the items. The code just doesn't activate the game until August 29th. Alright, so just turn the box around. The side shows everything that is included inside of it, which we'll get to in a minute here. The back. Of course, it's like a standard PS4 game. Just gives you the details, the number of players, the hard drive space required. And the other side just says, "Welcome to the next level," which is the phrase you saw in a lot of the Sega CD ads. I think that's when they introduced that saying. Alright, cut it open. I actually unboxed the Nintendo Switch one at work, so I've seen the inside already. This is just an outer slip cover, so you gotta slide the box basically that presents it with an open window. It's pretty much pretty similar, aside from the side that shows you what's in it. It's just Sonic. Similar back, but without the console spec details. And welcome to the next level. Alright. The actual digital code is off in the Switch when I looked at too. It goes inside here, but you can see the paper slid out. It slid out on that other one too. Yep. This little paper just says Sonic Mania. The code's on the back side. Right, so and inside there is a game cartridge. And the gold ring. It's not an actual cartridge, it's a replica. Has a gold ring inside of it. I didn't practice opening it from the other version. There you go. So, on the off chance you've never played Sonic in the game, he collects gold rings as he runs along. Collect 100, get an extra life. Plus the gold rings protect him. So if he's holding at least one ring, he gets hit by something, he'll survive, but he drops all his rings. You can quickly try to pick up what dropped, but you usually can't get all of it. Alright, this is just a collector's card. It's just got artwork on it, and that's it. So the main thing, of course, is the statue of Sonic. He's standing on a Genesis or a Mega Drive if you prefer. Now, he does talk. Well, it says Sega. If I can figure out how it works. What if he needs back? Alright, I'm back. Although I looked at, mentioned I looked in a Switch box earlier, I didn't actually take it out and try it. Turns out it requires 2 AA batteries, which do not come inserted, so yeah, they have a screwdriver handy as well. They just go in here. So everything's for show except for the power button. This is where a headset would go, controller ports, a volume switch that doesn't actually do anything, a reset button also that you cannot press, and then the power button, you switch it on. It says that. So you gotta keep switching it off and then on. And unfortunately the power light doesn't even light up. That's a little disappointing, but not too important. Now where they stood him is where a cartridge slot would be. And with this, including this replica cartridge, you'd think maybe they would have put him off to the side of it and put a fake slot for this so you could store it, but nah, they didn't do that. A game case would have been nice too. Replica Genesis game case, or even a game manual could have been cool too. It's nice, but could have been better. Now, I do have my Sega Genesis here for a comparison. Get everything in here. So, this is what a Genesis looks like. And tilt it up a bit here. You can see you got the reset volume on off. It's pretty similar. Of course, the Genesis has a curved top. And, well, he has to stand on a flat surface. And he covers up where it would say the system name. Conveniently, they don't have to put Genesis or Mega Drive. And then Sonic Mania, the title, appears where the Genesis says 16-bit. And the statue base, you can see this. The statue base is like an extra inch long. It goes out a bit more. And it's about a half inch longer that way. So it's not exactly the same as the original Genesis, which this is. This is the launch system, first model. Alright, so I will play the game in a bit. So before the video ends, I'm going to fade in and out and show some gameplay. So this card seems kind of pointless. It's nice to look at, but yeah, it doesn't have much of a point. I thought the game code was actually going to be on this instead of a slip of paper. Here, I'm gonna also, before I get to gameplay, I'm going to provide a close-up with the camera. So it's gonna get a little shaky as I move it around, but still I'm gonna be able to give a good 360. All right, I'm holding the camera now, so may shake a bit. Something else I noticed is his hands are in a fist, so can't put the ring in his hand either, unfortunately. Really, they should have made his right hand with the finger pointing up, like you often see him as. That's his. I thought it was his signature pose, but they move the statue instead here. So they went with the closed fist. I wonder why they went with that. The fact that it says Sega is really the highlight for me. Yeah, I like Sonic, but I don't play a lot of platform games. I only rented Sonic in the 16-bit days. I rented a lot of games. I do own Sonic 2 on Game Gear, though. So, we'll listen again. The speaker's right there. Alright. Move on to the items here. Well, that's the card. It feels like I guess it's plastic, maybe tin. I don't know, it's a little metallic. So you got the 3 playable characters on it. You know, this Robotnik, or I believe he goes by Eggman in this game, is nowhere to be seen except on the side of one side of the box. You know, I should see if this is the regulation size cartridge. Just grab the Genesis here. Let's see if it'll... Not quite. It's close, but it's slightly too wide to actually fit in a Genesis. It's not a real game, obviously, but could have made it closer to specs. It's only holding a small ring. Back up. It's got some heft to it. It's not cheap plastic. It's got some weight to it. And about the only place he could hold it. Look at his nose. Yep. So, there we go. There is the boxed edition of Sonic Mania. I'll play the game. I don't know how much I'll play, but I will add gameplay to the end of this video. Try to, so I can't play the whole game because I gotta get it up for the today. It's just launch day. Okay, and I'll see you in a second. Sega! Alright, I'm back. Now, made one recording, but you couldn't hear me at all. So I've turned the in-game volume down quite a bit. I'm shouting, so hopefully it's not too hard to hear me. Now, when you first start the game, you do get a long intro. It seems they automatically remove it, but I'm sure it's viewable from in the game. Also, competition and time attack were locked when I first started, but they must unlock just after one play, because I only got to the chemical plant and they automatically unlocked after that. Options: you can put the scan lines on if you want it to look like an older television. I'm just going to leave it with nothing. Sound, like I said, I turned down the volume. That's all there is to do. Controls, you can just see that they're jump and move basically. And you want to change your language. Alright, time attack, it's obviously going for the fastest time. Competition, I took a look at it since I have two controllers here, but I'm not going to play it now, but it's a split screen, horizontal split screen, so you're just racing the other player. Now I got to Chemical Zone, but I'll just start again from the beginning. You can select who you want to be. Sonic with Tails trailing behind, Knuckles, Tails, Sonic. I'll just go with the basic Sonic with his friend Tails. Alright, so I probably should have played the original Sonic more recently because I can't remember how closely this compares. I mean, I know it looks a lot like it, but I don't remember the original levels. But it's okay, I'm sure you can tell. I just thought it'd be good to add a little video to the unboxing, but I'm not going to play too far. First video actually died all 3 times in the same spot at the chemical plant. I was having issues navigating rising water level and making some not difficult jumps, but not simple jumps either. And I'm doing really bad already. Oh man. Sometimes I just don't even notice things. If you watched any of my other videos, there's only a couple so far. I'm pretty bad at classic games these days. I don't know, it's been so long since I've played very many of them. Not that you really need to be good to make videos, but... Probably not gonna make this either, right? There you go. I don't play them too much anymore, but I plan on it. That's why I started making videos. Help me go back through my old gaming library and reliving my past, my childhood. And so I was in high school when Sonic came out. It's 1991, the first game. I only rented it though. I rented a lot of games on the Genesis. That's when their video stores are pretty common. Of course, easier to rent cartridges too. I realize I'm not staying on course here. As I said in my earliest video, I don't play too well when I'm talking. I got a lot farther the first time. Maybe you would rather not hear me talk, but I thought it made it a little more interesting. I'm sure there's a ton of Sonic Mania videos already. And the game is, I read a bunch of reviews. It's relatively short, I believe it. Some reviews that are on 4 hours, so I'm sure people will upload videos of the whole game. I'm just going to do this brief playthrough. So here you just want to hit the guy that's not glowing red, and you change on it. It looks like Sonic, feels like Sonic, obviously. It's very much like the first couple of Genesis games. I'll point out, if you haven't looked at the blog, I do add, depends on the type of video I'm doing, because this was also featured an unboxing. I'll have a blog post to go along with this. I'll have photographs of the collector's edition. You saw in the first part of the video. I missed that. I don't know. I'll just play through this section once I get to the end of this. I'll end the video. Like I said, I'm sure you can if you want to see the whole game, I'm sure they'll be on there, but better off just playing it yourself. If you like Sonic, I'm sure you'll like this. I have a bad habit of wanting to jump a lot more than I need to. I think you gotta make the whole thing here. I said in my first video that I had to not use this. I'm probably the worst Sonic player there is. No, I'm just bad at 2D games these days. God. I know how to get I'm missing something. I gotta get faster. Yeah, we made it. And we're not going to be doing any speedrun videos, I can tell you that. I shouldn't have jumped again. Actually, I am pretty good at some Intellivision games, some Genesis games, but I don't know if I'll be any good anymore since I haven't played them in so long. Where that tail's down from it. He's always better at action games. So I'm gonna play Wonder Boy soon once I get it. I mentioned in a recent blog post I ordered the collector's edition of Wonder Boy from Limited Run, so I'll have an unboxing of that soon too. I actually used to be good at Wonder Boy, but we'll see. Now, the first time I faced this guy, I couldn't even tell if I was doing anything to him or if he was supposed to run. I think I hit him though. I think he just hit the bottom of him. Hey, alright. Just gonna end it after this. Oh, come on. You're gonna do this bad. Here you go. Get a little animals out of there. Alright, you don't need to see me play any more playing this terribly. So I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.